Account in trust, definition, types, benefits, and how to set one up in its meanings. Have you ever heard the term accounts in trust, or rather account in trust, and wondered what it actually means? It sounds complex, but once you break it down, it's a very practical way to manage money for someone else. An account in trust is a financial account where one person holds and manages money on behalf of another person. In simple terms, one person is in control, but the money is meant for someone else. Let's break that down. There are usually two key roles. The first is trustee, the person who manages the account, and the second is the beneficiary, the person who the money actually belongs to or is intended for. The trustee has a legal responsibility to act in the best interest of the beneficiary. That means they can't just use the money however they want. It must be used for the benefit of the person it's intended for. Now, there are different types of trust accounts, but two common ones are simple. The first one is a bare trust. This type, the beneficiary has full rights to the money, even if they can't access it yet, like a child whose parent manages the account until they reach a certain age. Second is a discretionary trust. Here, the trustee has more control and can decide how and when the money is distributed, depending on the beneficiary's needs. So why would someone set up an account in trust? One major reason is to manage money for the children. For example, parents might set aside savings for their child's future, like an education or a first home, while keeping control of the funds until the child is older. Another reason is estate planning. People use trust accounts to pass on wealth in a controlled way, ensuring the money is used responsibly. There can also be a tax legal advantage depending on how the trust is structured and where it's set up. Now, how do you actually set one up? In most cases, you'll go through a bank or a financial institution and specify that the account is held in trust. You'll need to name a trustee and the beneficiary, and in some cases, create a formal trust document that outlines how the money should be managed. The exact process can vary depending on the type of trust and the country you're in. It's often a good idea to get a legal and financial advice, but there are something important to understand. Account An account in trust is not just a regular account with a different name. It comes with legal responsibilities. The trustee is obligated to act in beneficiary's best interest at all times. A common misunderstanding is that thinking someone owns the money, they don't. A common misunderstanding is that the trustee owns the money, they do not. They only manage it. Another misconception is that trusts are only for the wealthy. In reality, they can be useful for anyone who wants to manage or protect money for someone else. So the key takeaway: an accounting trust is a financial arrangement where one person manages the money for benefit of another. It provides control, protection, and structure, but also comes with legal responsibility. And once you understand that, you'll see how trust accounts are not just for the rich. They're a powerful tool for managing money the right way. If you found it useful, please, how about a like? No, no. If you found it useful, share. I don't really mind.